Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and enjoy this fanfic part 1. Now let's start the fanfic. Naruto was pissed. His sensei refused to train him and focused on Sasuke, just because he has special eyes, thought the blonde as he wandered to a small training ground. Remember to thank Gigi for this training ground, said the blonde. He starts to do some control exercise. Grabbing a leaf, he places it on his forehead and sits down. The leaf stays for 2 hours till he releases it. If only there was someone willing to train me, he thought. Kurenai a Junin with her friend Yugao, a purple-haired female, were walking. They entered the training ground and were shocked to see the dead last training. Who is that? Asked Kurenai. Yugao looks at the figure. That is Uzumaki. But who is training him? Asked the purple-haired female. I know you are there, said Naruto, come out. The two walk out. Sorry to spy on you, said Kurenai. We wonder who was using a Junin training ground, said Kurenai. I thought the genjutsu I had Hokage-sama put on would keep people out while I am here, said Naruto. But if it was you, Kurenai, it is useless. What? Said Kurenai. Kurenai B rank Junin moniker Genjutsu Mistress of Konoha. Impressive. You have my full respect for proving the female can be great shinobi, said Naruto. How do you know of my rank? She asked. Borderline S rank in Genjutsu. Reason you are only B rank as your taijutsu is mid chunin and ninjutsu is high chunin, said Naruto. I had Gigi give me a bingo book from my birthday so when I became a shinobi I would have some knowledge. So you are saying your taijutsu is better, she said with an edge in her voice. Not at all, because you have one thing I don't have, experience, said Naruto. How about a spar to see where we are in terms of ability, said Naruto. Very well, said Kurenai. Naruto got up and took a stance. That stance has little opening, said Kurenai. What type of stance is it? Asked Kurenai. It is crane style, said Naruto. Kurenai gets into her stance. I see you are going with that style, said Naruto as the two charged each other. Naruto went for a punch but was blocked as Kurenai went for a kick. Naruto threw his head back and tripped the Junin. Naruto jumps up and land feet first, forcing Kurenai to avoid the blow. Kurenai does some flip, making Naruto see double. Shit, her battle revolves around making the opponent lose focus from her dance-like style in her dress, said Naruto as he shakes his head but is sent back by a kick. So you still think you beat me, Genin? Asked Kurenai with a smirk. Naruto grabs his headband, pulls down to his eyes. Now let's see how you do, said Naruto as he changes stances. What style is that? Asked Yugao. It is the real snake style, said Naruto. Wait, I thought Anko was the practitioner of the real snake style, said Yugao. Naruto dodges a blow, shocking Kurenai. How you can't see? She asked. Simple, I have been hiding my true skill for 3 years, said Naruto. I am already master wind manipulation. Let me show you, said Naruto as he forces wind chakra below his feet and starts to levitate. Impossible, said Kurenai. How? It is an advanced wind training I came up with, said Naruto. Now let's see you handle this, said Naruto as he dives right at Kurenai's speed that would make it hard to dodge. Blocking the attack, she skids back. That was a foolish try, she said as Naruto flips in the air, kicks her chin, making her throw her head back. Are you done? Asked Naruto. I can keep going, but we would be going nowhere with this battle, she said. Naruto bowed to Kurenai. Well, that was fun, said the blonde. Kurenai bow as well. Yugao coughs. That was a good fight for a genin, she said. Naruto smiled. Thanks, he said. I was wondering, I would like to learn to wield a blade, said Naruto eyes the purple-haired female sword. I guess I can teach you few things. I need to get some tool. Meet me back here at 8 in the morning, said Yugao. Next day Naruto was at the training ground and saw Yugao standing there with Kurenai. Today I will hand you a wooden sword to practice with, said Yugao, handing him a wooden sword. Now follow my movement, said Yugao. This is known as the leaf blade style, said Yugao as she performs the katas with Naruto copying it. Yugao was for the most part impressed. Why did you hide your true skill from the village? She asked. The villager would attack if they thought I was getting stronger, said Naruto. I was trained by several Anbu and a little bit of etiquette from Lord Hokage, said Naruto. He did not teach you any jutsu, asked Yugao. He thought it would be better if I learned how to handle political issue. Law and other stuff that are just as important, he said. Yugao stopped her train after a few hours. Take a break, then we will move on to more advanced katas, she said. Naruto was sitting next to Yugao and Kurenai. So Kurenai-sensei, shouldn't you train Shino? Asked Naruto. Shino's family has taken over his training. How I train you in a little genjutsu? Or at least breaking out of it, said Kurenai. Naruto thinks for a moment. Sure, when do you want to start? Asked Naruto. Tomorrow in the morning, said Kurenai. Naruto gets back up and practice the katas with his sword. Yugao watches on in satisfaction. Very good, Naruto. I have to run some patrol, so you take the rest of the day off. Naruto was walking in the village from the Hokage's office a few days later. Thank God I managed to be alone genin even if I have to do D rank till a team is available, he thought. He was approached by his team. Naruto, we had a team meeting, you did not show up, said Kakashi. I was training for the finals, said Naruto. Baka, screeched Sakura. No one want to train you, she screeched. Naruto glared. Control your howler, monkey, Kakashi-sensei, said Naruto. Naruto, we are going to have a team meeting, said Kakashi. No, I am doing some D-rank missions, so yay, I am not going, said Naruto. You will do as I say, genin, said Kakashi. Naruto pulls out a piece of paper. Read it, Hatake, he said. Kakashi read it and his eye narrowed. So I am still usurper, he said. Naruto turns his head. Only on the battlefield, said Naruto. I am no longer on Team 7, thank to Hokage-sama, said Naruto as he disappears in a shunshin. Naruto was at the Hokage's office, ready for another mission. Hokage-sama, said Naruto. What are you working on improving? Asked the old man in a red robe. Speed today, Hokage-sama, said Naruto. We have captured Tora. That little demon might be fastest thing alive, said the Hokage. I will take it, said Naruto as he gets the scroll. Naruto was walking in the forest of his target when he spotted him. The cat saw Naruto as ran from branch to branch. Speed training, previous record 2 hours, said the blonde as he chased the cat around the forest. Shadow's clone jutsu, said Naruto as 4 clone appear. You know what to do, said Naruto as they disappeared. The cat snickered with a hiss as he ran into a clone who grabbed it and put it in a cage. Clone 1 reporting caught missing cat, said the clone. Time, said Naruto from a headpiece. 1 hour 15 minutes, said the clone. Naruto was in front of the Hokage. Mission complete 1 hour 15 minutes, said Naruto. Do you want another mission? Asked the old man. I am going to train, said Naruto. Sorry, said Naruto. All right, Naruto-kun, said the Hokage. Naruto went to a hot spring and saw a white-haired man peeping. You do realize those kunoichi on the other side, said Naruto. Go away, kid, said Jiraiya. How about you train me and I won't expose you, said Naruto. Name, kid? Asked the man. Naruto Uzumaki, said the blonde. You name? Jiraiya of the Sannin. The man turns his head. Very well, I will train you, said Jiraiya. Meet me at the Sannin training field behind the monument. Naruto nodded his head and walked away. The man growled, "Sensei better have a damn good reason for lying to me," he thought. At the Hokage office an hour later Jiraiya was glaring at the Hokage. "Who told you he died?" asked Sarutobi. "An Anbu with a headband," said Jiraiya. "I sent one to tell you he was alive," said the Hokage. "Which one did you send?" asked Jiraiya. "I sent Tiger," said Sarutobi. "He was the one that said Naruto was dead," said Jiraiya. Naruto was heading to the training ground that Jiraiya had told him to be at. He enters and sees the Sannin with a bag next to him. "Well Naruto, let's begin. I need to know what Kakashi has taught you," said the old Sannin. "Tree walking," said Naruto. "And teamwork. Anything else?" asked Jiraiya. "That bum is too busy teaching the Uchiha prick," said Naruto. "I have been self-taught for a few years then had help with some Anbu," said Naruto. Jiraiya was shaking with rage. Even his sensei didn't play favorites. "I will speak to Sarutobi about this blatant favoritism," said Jiraiya. "I will teach you the Rasengan. First step is rotation," said Jiraiya as he holds the water balloon. Naruto watches as the water starts to rotate. "Go ahead, give it a shot," said Jiraiya. Naruto grabs the water balloon and starts to rotate it, but after 5 minutes it explodes. "Damn," said Naruto. "Keep it up," said Jiraiya. "You did better than others." Naruto was lying down after completing the first step of the Rasengan. 2 hours to complete step 1, said Jiraiya. "Naruto, I will give you the second step and then I have to report to sensei," said Jiraiya. "He takes a rubber ball. The next step is power," he explained. "You break the rubber ball with chakra," said Jiraiya as he demonstrates. "Understood," said Naruto as he practices busting the ball. Jiraiya disappears in a shunshin. Kurenai was walking along the village when she was approached by Jiraiya. "Kurenai," said the man. "Jiraiya-sama," she said. "What do you need?" she asked. "I heard from sensei that you are training Naruto," said Jiraiya. "His sensei, if you can call Hatake that refused to train him," said Kurenai. "I decided to teach him a few things." Jiraiya nods his head. "Very well, Kurenai. I would like you to train him when I am unable to," said Jiraiya. "Understood, Jiraiya-sama," said Kurenai. "Here is where he is at, learning the second step of the Rasengan," said Jiraiya, making Kurenai eyes widen. "So you taught him that jutsu," said Kurenai. "Thank Jiraiya-sama." Naruto was at the training ground for 2 hours unable to make the ball bust. "Damn, what am I doing wrong?" he asked himself. "Of course I need add rotation as well as power. Naruto does that and finally bust the ball. Yada," he said. He turns his head and sees Kurenai. "Kurenai-sensei," said Naruto. "What are you doing here? Jiraiya has given me permission to train you when he is not around. Now have you been working on the genjutsu I gave you?" she asked. "I got it down but hard to control due to my reserves," said Naruto. "Let me see," said Kurenai. "I might be able to help you." Naruto goes through hand seal. "Genjutsu tree binding of death," said Naruto as Kurenai is wrapped in a tree. But it fall appears within a minute. "Sorry Kurenai-sensei," said the genin. "You are doing great, you just need to work on your control but you are almost there," she said. Naruto tries to mix his exercises up, causing his control to go to new heights after 2 hours. "Alright Naruto, try it one more time," said Kurenai. Naruto performs the jutsu and the tree warps around the Junin, who smiles. "Well done Naruto," Kurenai said as she breaks out of the genjutsu. "Mondays and Wednesday you will be training with me," said Kurenai. "Tuesdays and Thursdays will be with Jiraiya. Friday will be with Guy to get you taijutsu up. I had pulled some favors for him. Saturdays will be with Yugao and Sunday will D ranks missions," said Kurenai. Hi sensei, said Naruto. So I guess today is Monday, so tomorrow I will be working with Jiraiya, said Naruto. Over the 2 weeks Naruto has trained non-stop and done about 40 D-rank missions. Naruto was walking to the stadium when he was accosted by Sakura. Where you Baka? Sensei told us to meet yesterday, she screeched. Naruto walked by her, not sparing a glance. Leave me alone, you damn howler monkey, said Naruto as he walks away. Sakura was pissed. I hope you die in the exams, she said, hoping to get Naruto riled up. Ignoring her, he walks away. At the stadium, Naruto stood next to Shikamaru. Alright, my name is Genma and I am Proctor. Now any questions? Asked the Senbon chewing Junin. None. Alright, since one Dosu dropped out, Shikamaru will be facing Tamari, said Genma. Now Naruto Uzumaki vs. Neji Hyuga will be the first match. Naruto walks down as Neji does as well. You are fated to lose, said Neji. Naruto blinks. Is that all you're going to say after nearly murdering Hinata? Said the blonde. I guess I have beat it in your thick skull about the fate, said Naruto. In the cage box, Sarutobi welcomed the cage. Glad to see you can make it, said the old Hokage. The trip was uneventful, said the green-robed cage. That Baka won't win, she said. Neji is a genius. You should have more faith in your teammate, said a blonde-hair female. Who care Ino, I hope he dies, said Sakura, making Ino eyes widen. Sakura, I am going somewhere else if you are going to wish for your teammate's death, said Ino as she walks away. Begin, said Genma as Neji charged forward by Akugan active. Naruto runs forward, grabbing the palm thrust aimed at his head. He then sends a kick to Neji head, sending him back. I was expecting more from a Hyuga. You rely too much on your eyes, said Naruto. I have no gifts from my family, but I don't need them. Special eyes are nothing more than a crutch, said Naruto. What do you know, always happy, said Neji. I am nothing but a caged bird, said the Hyuga. You can fight the fate as well as I can. Nothing is set in stone, said Naruto. I have trained hard since the first round. Neji hits Naruto, sending him back. I sealed your chakra, said the Hyuga. Naruto chuckled. So you did, but I let you to show the weakness of the gentle fist, said the blonde. Watch carefully. Naruto chakra spikes. Neji eyes widen. He is unblocking the chakra point, said Neji. Naruto throws some kunai as Neji rotates. That is one of the ultimate defense of the Hyuga, said Neji. Naruto keeps his distance, knowing the Hyuga's strong suit is taijutsu. I will have the resort to ninjutsu, said the blonde. Wind style. Sonic boom, he said as he throws a disc of wind at Neji. Rotation, said Neji as he spins, blocking the attack. Is that it? Said Neji. Wind style. Air cutter, said Naruto, firing wind blades out of his mouth, causing Neji to waste his chakra on the repeated alt. I know my strengths and weakness, said the blonde. My greatest strength is my chakra capacity. So you are still a loser, said Neji. I can tell you are running low on chakra, said Naruto. Wind style. Bird of prey, said the blonde as a bird is formed of wind and it hits Neji, knocking him to the ground. Yields Neji, said Naruto, placing his kunai on the Hyuga throat. I forfeit, said Neji. Winner is Naruto, said Genma. The crowd cheers as Naruto walks to Neji and help him up. Let go back to your team, said the blonde genin. Neji gives him a grateful smile. Thank you, he said. Next match is Sasuke Uchiha vs. Gaara, said Genma as Gaara appears on the floor. After waiting for a short while, the crowd starts to boo. In the cage box, the Hokage stood up. Since Sasuke has not shown he is disqualified, said the old man. The crowd boos. There will be no favorites in these matches because the enemy will not wait. Sasuke has been disqualified. Next match will be Shino Aburame vs. Kankuro, said Genma. The paint-wearing ninja growled. I can't reveal my weapons too soon, he thought. Proctor, I forfeit. Shino wins, said Genma. Next match is Shikamaru Nara vs. Tamari, said Genma. Shikamaru groans. Why do I have to fight? He said. I should give up. No you don't, you lazy bum, said Naruto, pushing the Nara to the floor. Damn Naruto, said the Nara. Begin, said Genma. Tamari opens her fan. Wind scythe jutsu, said the sand kunoichi, blowing wind at Shikamaru, who heads into man-made forest in the arena. Shadow's possession jutsu, said the Nara as his shadow heads to Tamari, who dodges. I see he can only extend it with a shadow, thought Tamari. His limit is right here, she said, slamming her fan on the ground. Tamari sees a shadow over her and jumps as the shadow almost caught her. His jacket, she thought. Shikamaru smirks and has his shadow attached to Tamari. How? She asked. I will let you look, said Shikamaru as he turns his head, making her do the same. The wall cast a shadow and my shadow was touching. I did not take my own shadow into account, she thought. Shikamaru sigh. I forfeit, he said. I low on chakra. Winner Tamari, said Genma. Next match will be Gaara vs Naruto, said Genma. A wind blows and Kakashi and Sasuke appear on the field. We are not late, are we? Asked the Junin. You student has been disqualified for being late, said Genma. You can't do that, shouted Sasuke. I demand to fight, said the Uchiha. Kakashi, get your student off the field, said Genma. Oh well, at least Naruto failed to win, I am sure, said the Junin. He is the one fighting in the second round. He beat Neji, said Genma. Get off the field. Kakashi lone eye narrows. I will have the Hokage overturn this decision, said the silver-haired Junin. Get off the field, Junin Kakashi, said the Hokage. Your student failed to show up and he will not get promoted. Being late on a mission will be disastrous, he said. Kakashi growls and disappears. Alright, next match is Gaara vs. Naruto. Begin, said Genma. Naruto goes through hand seal, wind style. Great breakthrough, he shouted, firing a gust of wind, making Gaara to block with his sand. I want to feel alive, Uzumaki, said the red-haired genin as he shoots sand at Naruto, forcing him to dodge. Gaara turns around. Rasengan, said Naruto as he is hit from the back. The Naruto in front disappears in a plume of smoke. Kakashi eye widen. He knows the Rasengan, said the Junin. Who taught him that? He asked. Jiraiya taught him that move because you were too busy teaching the Uchiha brat, said Kurenai. How would you know? Asked Kakashi. Simple, I taught him a few things myself. Since I was available, said the Genjutsu mistress. He is demand in the rough. You have no right teaching him, said Kakashi, eye narrowed. I wasn't the only one, Hatake, said Kurenai. Naruto saw the other two sand genins and their instructor jumps down. Damn, too soon, said the Junin with half his head cover in a veil. The hidden shinobi in the stands started to fight the leaf forces. Kakashi slammed a kunai into one of the sand ninjas as Kurenai and Asuma were fighting back to back. In the cage box was an explosion as Anbu rushed up to help their leader. Naruto and Genma looked at the sand ninjas. Take Gaara out of here, said the sand Junin. I am giving you an A-rank mission to capture those three, said Genma. I will send some back up in a little bit, said Genma. The sand Junin throws a kunai at Naruto but is intercepted by a Senbon. Your fight is with me, he said as Naruto pursued the sand sibling. In the stands, Kakashi saw Sakura. Sakura, wake up Shikamaru. You, Sasuke and Shikamaru go after Naruto. Sasuke is in charge, said Kakashi as he summons a small dog. Pakun will lead you there. Naruto was chasing the three sand ninja. He dodges a wind blast and saw Tamari with her fan out. Move aside, said Naruto as he goes through hand seal and blows some wind out of his mouth, forcing Tamari back. I will not let you pee, she said. Wind scythe jutsu, she said, blowing a gust of wind at Naruto, who flips underneath the branch. Naruto goes through hand seals. Wind style. Leaf blade, said Naruto as he fire a blade of wind from his hand, cutting Tamari off her branch. Naruto appears behind her and chops her on the neck. That takes care of her, said Naruto. Sasuke and his team were trying to catch up to Naruto when the small pug stop. I smell 8 ninja. Wait. I smell one more, make that 9 ninjas. Shikamaru thinks for a moment. I will face them, he the Nara. Sasuke nods his head and he and Sakura headed onwards. Shikamaru was hiding in the tree's shadow when he see the 8 sound ninja. They can't cover their tracks very well, said the lead ninja as he tries to move but freeze, so the shadow paralysis jutsu, he said. That is the old name. It is called the shadow possession jutsu, old man, said Shikamaru. It is just a kid, said one of the sound nins. Oh no, there is only 8 of them, said Shikamaru. The 9th one stays back in case of an ambush, thought Shikamaru as he takes out a couple of shuriken and throws them, only to be intercepted by some kunai. Found you, said Shikamaru as he tried to extend his shadow but is running low on chakra. It looks like you are running low on chakra, kid, said the leader. Hey, you come down and take this kid's head off. A shadow jumps down, revealing to be Leaf Junin with a sound ninja dead under his arm. Asuma sensei, said Shikamaru. Asuma glares and quickly dispatches the sound ninjas. You did well, Shikamaru, said Asuma. Shikamaru sighs. Yay, but it was too much work, he said. Asuma smiles. I will go on ahead, you relax, said the Junin. Naruto was chasing after Gaara. Damn, he is still after us, said Kankuro. Kankuro, said female voice. Tamari, I see you made it back, said Kankuro. Sorry I failed to hold him off any longer, she said. He is a strong genin. I will hold him off, said the paint-wearing ninja as he hands Gaara to his sister. Naruto smiled. I was wondering when you would catch up, Shino, said Naruto. Naruto-san, go after Gaara. Me and my opponent never had our match, said Shino. Naruto jumps off. All right, be careful, Shino, said Naruto as he heads to Gaara's location. Shino was staring down Kankuro. You won't win, said Kankuro as he unsealed a puppet. Shino releases his insects from his sleeves. The puppet charges forward, grabbing onto Shino. Got you, no, said the puppet user, only for Shino to dissolve into bugs. The Sand Genin turns his head and sees Shino aiming a punch to him, making Barley able to dodge as it goes a millimeter by his head. Poison fog, said Kankuro as his puppet unleashes a fog of poison, making Shino wobble. You're done, said Kankuro. I will stop you, said Shino. Your chakra string are your greatest weakness, said the bug user weakly. Shino looks down and sees Shino's hive on his strings as they launch themselves onto Kankuro, draining his chakra, causing him to collapse. Naruto finally caught up to Gaara. Listen, Gaara, we do need to fight. I know your pain, said Naruto. Being alone and with no one to care for you. Mother wants your blood, Uzumaki, said Gaara as he flings his sister away with his face half transformed. Shadow clone jutsu, said Naruto as he launched a wave of 100 clones at Gaara. These will not stop me, said the genin as he destroys the clones but does not see Naruto in the area. Where are you? Asked Gaara. Up here, Gaara, said Naruto as the Sand Genin looks up and sees Naruto in the air. Skydive Rasengan, said Naruto as he fly down on Gaara, slamming his Rasengan into Gaara, destroying his armor, but he is otherwise unharmed. Naruto is backhanded by Gaara sand into a tree. What are you doing, dope? Said an arrogant voice. Terrific, said Naruto. Why are you here? Said Naruto. I am in charge of this mission. You are to let me fight, said Sasuke. Naruto sighed. Fine, if you can handle it, but if you start to lose ground I will step in, said Naruto. I don't need your help, said the Uchiha. You are in charge of who came with you. Unless the Hokage orders it, separate missions don't fall under the jurisdiction of the other squad leader, explained Naruto. Sasuke, we will face him together or we will lose. I don't lose, said the Uchiha as he charges to the partially transformed Genin and is knocked out instantly. Naruto eyes widen as Gaara Sand is heading toward Sasuke. Naruto, seeing no other, goes through hand seal and disappears with Sasuke reappears where Naruto was. Rasengan, said Naruto as he slams his attack into Gaara Sand, obliterating it. You idiot, I saved you from death, thought Naruto. In the tree Asuma was watching as he smiles. Good work, Naruto. I will put that rescue in my report, he thought. Naruto eyes widen as Gaara body goes through a full transformation. Oh no, said Temari. He is transforming, said Naruto as he goes through hand seal, summoning jutsu, said Naruto as a gaint toad with a sword appears. Naruto, why am I here? Asked the toad as he see the demon in front of him. I guess I will fight the Shukaku, said the toad. Just for a little while, boss, said Naruto. If Jiraiya had not me sai the summoning, I'd be screwed. Flashback. Jiraiya was at the training ground. Naruto, I am going to have you sign the toad contract, said Jiraiya. Naruto nods his head. Right, said Naruto. How do I sign? Cut your thumb and sign with blood. To summon a beast you must offer blood, said Jiraiya. These are the hand seal. Naruto watches and mimics the seals, summoning the boss on his first try. End flashback. Any advice? Asked Naruto. It seems the boy is under the sleeping possum which has awakened the beast, said Boss Toad. We need to get close and wake him up. Easier than done, said Naruto. Here he comes, said Boss Toad. Wind-style drilling air bullets, said the one tail in a hillbilly accent, firing a bullet of air. Boss Toad, I need fire, said Naruto, going through hand seal. Wind style. Sonic bomb, said Naruto as he throws on wind balled from his arm. Fire style. Toad fire bomb, said the Boss Toad as his fire is powered slightly by the wind attack. Asuma was amazed. Combination jutsu, that is advanced, said Asuma. I am recommending him for a promotion. I might teach some wind jutsu when this is over, said Asuma to himself. Booze Toad, he is trying to drive us out of his reach, said Naruto. We will use combined transformation jutsu to turn into something with fangs and claws, said Gamabunta. Right, said Naruto. Here we go, transform, said Gamabunta as Naruto turns the toad into a wolf. The wolf runs and claws the demon as Naruto jumps up and goes for a punch right to Gaara head. No, I just came out, said Shukaku as he dissolves into sand. The two genins fall on the ground. Gaara tries to move as Naruto walks to him with a limp. Stay away, said Gaara. I will not cease to exist. I will ask again, it hurts doesn't it? Said Naruto. Being shunned and hated. However, I found something worth fighting for. What? Asked Gaara. My friends, I fight for them. That is why I am strong, said Naruto. The two Kankuro and Temari appears. Gaara, you alright? Asked Kankuro. Fall back, I don't want to fight anymore, said the red-haired genin. The two leave holding their brother. Thank God that's over, said Naruto as Asuma jumps down. Well done, Naruto. Let's head back, said Asuma. As everyone left the forest. It has been 2 days since the battle and everyone was at the funeral of the third Hokage. So he fell, said Naruto, saddened. He will be missed. Kurenai and Asuma nodded their heads. He lives inside all of our hearts, said Kurenai. Dad, said Asuma as he silently cried. I wish we had more time to make amends. On a balcony Jiraiya was standing looking out the village. What can I do you for you elders? Asked Jiraiya. Jiraiya, the daimyo wants you to be the 5th Hokage, said the female elder. Sorry I am not fit for the job, said Jiraiya. Who else has been nominated? Asked Jiraiya. No one, said the male elder. I would like to search for another Sannin, said Jiraiya. Tsunade. Did she not leave and swear to never come back? Said the female. I will be taking Naruto with me, said Jiraiya. Why him and not Sasuke? Asked the female. Simple. Sasuke is a spoiled brat who gets everything, said Jiraiya. I will not teach him. Plus Naruto has a gift to turn people to his cause. Fine, said the male advisor in resignation. Jiraiya disappears in a shunshin. Kurenai was walking with Asuma when they ped Kakashi. You two on a date? Asked the Junin. Kurenai looks down. No Kakashi. We just came back from a meeting which all Junin were supposed to be present for, said Asuma. We threw in our nominations for Chunin, said Kurenai. You should be proud one of your students was nominated. Sasuke, said Kakashi. Not him. He abused the authority you gave him and almost goaded by Gaara, said Asuma. Naruto Uzumaki was nominated. Kakashi eyes narrowed. The loser could not have been nominated, said Kakashi. That loser, as you put it, said Asuma, beat the one-tailed Jinchuriki and used a collaboration jutsu with the boss Toad, said Asuma. I watched the whole battle. The final decision will be made by the council, said Kakashi. By the way, said Kakashi looking in the stall he sees two figures get out of the dango shop. The two Junin disappears in a shunshin. Asuma and Kurenai appears in front of two people in black cloak with red clouds. You two obviously aren't from around here, said Asuma. Asuma, Kurenai. It has been a long time, said the calm voice of one of them. Since you know you must be a ninja from this village, said Asuma. The man looks up revealing the Sharingan. Well, what do you know? It's Itachi Uchiha, said Asuma. The other one lower his hat revealing blue skin with shark-like teeth. My name is Kisame Hoshigake, said the man. We know who you are, Kisame, said Kurenai. Monster of the hidden mist. I would rather not fight you, said Itachi. Asuma took a drag from his cancer stick. That is hilarious, coming from a man who murders his own people, said Asuma getting his trench knives out. Itachi, can I them? Asked Kisame. It looks like we won't get out without bloodshed, said Itachi. Naruto was walking to the ramen stall when he saw Yugao at the stall. Yugao-sensei, said Naruto. Naruto, what is going on? Asked the purple-haired Kunoichi. Just getting a bite to eat, said Naruto as a bird with a note lands on Yugao's arm. Taking the note she reads it. We will have to cut this short, she said. It seems Itachi is in the village. She gets up. Wait. Let me come, said Naruto. I can fight. Yugao nods her head. Let's go, she said. Asuma was holding off Kisame with his trench knives as Kurenai was going through hand seal and tree grabbed onto Itachi and Kisame. About time, Kurenai, said Asuma. Kurenai appears through the tree. Here we go, said she as Itachi opened his eyes and Kurenai got bound by the tree. Genjutsu of that level won't affect me, said Itachi. Genjutsu reversal, said Kurenai as she bit her lip releasing the illusion allowing her to dodge the kunai but is kicked into the water. Asuma was locked in battle. Samahata does not cut. It shaves to ribbons, said Kisame as Asuma arms is slashed slightly by the weapon. Let's end this Kisame, said Itachi as he and his partner rush the two Junin. Water style. Water dragon jutsu, said Kisame as another water dragon blocks it. Hello, Sharingan Kakashi, said Itachi. Itachi opens his eyes. Close your eyes, shouted the Junin. Kakashi looks at the eyes and a second later falls down. Kisame rushes the two Junins. Rasengan, shouted a voice as Kisame is launched back by a blue sphere. Itachi eyes narrow. Naruto Uzumaki, the Kyuubi Jinchuriki, said Itachi. Naruto pulled down his headband. The Sharingan has one weakness and that I must look you in the eyes, said the blonde genin. Naruto gets out his wooden sword. Dance of the Crescent Moon, said Naruto as he rushes the Uchiha and disappear with two clones appearing next to Itachi. Itachi closes his eyes and reopens them showing a different pattern. Amaterasu, said Itachi as black flames swallow the clones. What? Asked Itachi as he feels two hands on his ankles. Looking up he sees Naruto with his Bakken with a green outline on the blade coming down on him. The sword hits Itachi's shoulder as he disappears in a flock of crows. Almost had him, said Naruto. Naruto is sent back by a kick. You are coming with us, Naruto Uzumaki, said Itachi. Clone explosion, said Naruto as he blew up forcing Itachi to disappear in flock of crows. You are skilled for a genin, said Itachi. However, your comrade's eyes aren't covered, said Itachi. And I need you alive so I am holding back. He said. Yugao was watching and saw her moment to strike. Leaf blade, she shouted as she slammed her saber into Itachi's shoulder but he disappeared in flock of crows. Yugao jumped next to Naruto. Kisame deal with them, said Itachi as Kisame rushes forward. Summoning jutsu, said a voice as the sword is blocked by a toad with a shield. Dramatic leaf hurricane, said another voice as Guy and Jiraiya appear. You are done here. We have called Anbu, said the green beast. Kisame growls in annoyance. We aren't here to fight a pointless battle, said Itachi. Let's go Kisame. The two missing ninja run a distance as Jiraiya puts his hands on the ground. Ninja art stone toad trap, said Jiraiya as the field turns into some flesh. Itachi opens his eyes. Amaterasu, he said. The black flames burn through the back, allowing Itachi to flee with Kisame. Jiraiya looks at Kakashi. Now we need Tsunade more than ever, said Jiraiya. Naruto, we have a mission to find the Sannin Tsunade. What rank? Asked Naruto. A rank, it might be upgraded, said Jiraiya. Yugao walks up to Naruto. Naruto, catch, she said tossing her sword. But sensei, this is, he said. When the student becomes a journeyman, you are given the blade of your master, said Yugao. Jiraiya looks at the blade. I guess it can't be helped, said the Sannin. Naruto looks at Jiraiya. What do you mean? Asked Naruto. That was your mother's blade, said Jiraiya. I was ordered to keep it a secret till you were ready. Why? Asked Naruto as he looked betrayed. She had a lot of enemies, mostly from the mist, said Jiraiya. I think you are ready to know who she was at least. Jiraiya sighed. Her name was Kushina Uzumaki, said Jiraiya. The Junin gasped. I have a feeling I know who his father is, said Asuma. Kurenai nods. All the traits are there, said Kurenai. Kushina was our squad leader, said Yugao. What are you all talking about? Asked Naruto. Asuma take another drag of his cigarette. The three of us, Kurenai, Yugao and myself were her genin students, said the bearded Junin. Naruto sighed. I don't like the fact it was kept from me, but I am sure you had your reasons, he said. How about my father? Asked the genin. I am sorry that info is to released when you become Junin or reach 16, said Jiraiya. You father had a lot of enemies who would want you dead in spite of him. Very well, let go find Tsunade, said Naruto. Naruto, said Asuma. Yes, Asuma, asked Naruto as he catches a scroll. This is a wind jutsu I promised to myself I would teach you, said the chain smoker. Jiraiya will help you in that regards. Thank you Asuma-sensei for the scroll, I can teach you something that might help. Are you a wind user? Asked Naruto. I am the only one next to you, said the bearded Junin. Focus the wind below your feet. It's a levitation technique I learned, said Naruto. I will try it, said Asuma as he levitates a few inches off the ground. It takes too much control, said Asuma. Naruto chuckles. That can be a control exercise, said Naruto. It will bring your control to new heights and boost your reserves. I will keep that in mind, said Asuma. Make the village proud, kid. You have your mother's determination. Naruto smiles. Thank you, said the blonde as he walks away with Jiraiya. Naruto was next to Jiraiya. Why are we stopping? Said Naruto. I think it's time to see if you secondary affinity, said Jiraiya. Alright, said Naruto as Jiraiya gets a piece of paper and hands it to Naruto. Channel your chakra into the paper, Jiraiya said. Naruto does and his paper splits into 4 pieces. One piece got soggy. The second piece ignited and burned to ash. The third wrinkled up and the fourth turns to dust. What the hell? Said Naruto. Jiraiya's eyes narrowed. The only way you can have all of the elemental infinity is if you have those eyes, he said. Naruto channel chakra through your eyes. Naruto does as Jiraiya instructed and started to scream. Hurry, shut off the flow, shouted Jiraiya. Naruto eyes remain blue. So that proves it, said Jiraiya. Naruto, you have a dujutsu. What kind? Asked Naruto. I think I know. But why could you not activate it? Asked Jiraiya. It felt like something blocking the flow of chakra to my eyes, therefore burning my eyes from the overload, said Naruto. Jiraiya examined Naruto's eyes. Looks like you have a hidden seal near you, iris of the eyes, said Jiraiya. Naruto lay down. I want to check this out. Naruto laid down and Jiraiya put a palm over his body. After searching, he frowned. That is a problem, he said. Good news is I can break the seal. Bad news, it will hurt like bitch. Do it, said Naruto. Jiraiya goes through hand seals. Blockage seal, release, said Jiraiya as he puts 2 fingers on Naruto's forehead. Shouted Naruto as he squirms from the pain. After 10 minutes of extreme pain, Naruto closes his eyes. It should take him day of rest so his eyes can be unlocked, said Jiraiya. Only 2 groups know this seal. The Uzumaki and the Uchiha. Jiraiya narrow his eyes. I must get to the bottom of this. After waiting a day, Naruto opens his eyes. That was the worst pain ever, said the genin. Glad you woke up, said Jiraiya. I found a lead on Tsunade. Naruto bows his head. Thank you, Jiraiya sensei, he said. I want you to channel chakra through your eyes, said Jiraiya. Naruto does as told and his blue eyes transform to purple eyes with a ripple pattern. The Rinnegan, whispered the Sannin. Pervy sage, said Naruto. Naruto, I want you to not activate these in the village unless absolutely needed, said Jiraiya in a serious voice. Why? Asked Naruto. You have one of the strongest bloodlines. People within the village will try to get those eyes, said the Sannin. Understood, said Naruto. I know you have the affinity for all element, which means I will teach you some fire jutsu and some earth style, said Jiraiya. We are heading to Tanzaku to find Tsunade. In an underground lair a pale-skinned man was thrashing. Damn you, sensei, said the man. Lord Orochimaru, said a person, here is your medicine. That damn medicine does not help, said Orochimaru. Well, at least you marked Sasuke, said the other person. Yes, Kabuto, it only cost me my arms and jutsus, said Orochimaru. I know only one person who can heal me. Tsunade. X. In the town, a blonde-haired female walking out after winning big at the casino. Something is going to happen, considering I hit the jackpot, thought the woman. Hello Tsunade, said a voice as Orochimaru and Kabuto appear. Orochimaru, What do I owe the visit? Asked the blonde-haired woman. Well, I need you help with a problem that I came across, said the snake Sanin as he shows his arms. How did that happen? Asked Tsunade. Oh, you know, just did sensei, and he left me with a parting gift, said Orochimaru. If you heal me, I will revive your brother and lover back. Tsunade's eyes widened. What? She whispered as Ta single tear is seen. I will give you a week to decide, said Orochimaru as he and Kabuto disappear in the ground. Jiraiya and Naruto head into town. Alright, let's head to the nearest bar, said the Toad Sage. Naruto looks at him. Why? Naruto asked. Tsunade loves to drink, so that is our best bet on finding her, said Jiraiya. The two get to a bar and see a blonde-haired female sitting in a booth. Tsunade, said Jiraiya. The blonde-haired woman looks up. Jiraiya. Today is full of reunions, she said. What do you mean? Asked Jiraiya, eyes narrowing. Orochimaru came by and we chatted and said hi, said Tsunade. Meet my apprentice Shizune, said the blonde Sanin. This is my second apprentice Naruto Uzumaki, said Jiraiya, making Tsunade eyes widen slightly. So he is alive, said Tsunade. Why are you here? Sensei has died and the village wants you to be Hokage, said Jiraiya. Tsunade eyes narrow. I refuse, she said. It's fool gamble. Tsunade reconsider, said Jiraiya. Every Hokage has died in that position. It is a death sentence, said Tsunade. My own grandfather died young in that position, Sarutobi sensei and Yondaime died as well. It is a death wish, she said as she felt fear intent coming from Naruto. Got something to say, brat? You're a disgrace, said Naruto. You sully your own grandfather name and drag it through the mud, he said. Spit it out already, said Tsunade. The Hokage did die young minus Sandaime, but they did it for the good of the village, said Naruto. My name is Naruto Uzumaki and I am going to be Hokage. Tsunade eyes widen. That proclamation, she thought, as her resolve is set in steel. Alright, let's see if you got what it takes, said Tsunade. Outside, Naruto and Tsunade stand across from each other. I can't believe I am being goaded into fighting a genin, Tsunade said to herself. Well, come at me, said Tsunade as she bring her hand up. Naruto rushes the Sanin and goes for a kick, but Tsunade blocks it with her forearm. Gotcha, she thought. Heaven kick of pain, she shouted, bringing her leg up and slamming it down on Naruto, blocking it with his arm, causing a crater. Tsunade eyes widen at the bold move. How are your arms not damaged? She asked. I infused my arms with chakra, said Naruto. They absorbed the blow, but the attack still hurt. Naruto sent a punch to her, making her gasp. I told you I'd get a hit, said Naruto. You underestimated me and paid for it. Tsunade chuckled. It is hard to impress me, genin, said the blonde woman. I guess I will believe one more time, she said. But first we have a snake in the GR to deal with, said Tsunade. Tsunade was walking to the meeting as Jiraiya, Shizune and Naruto were hidden. So have you made your decision, Tsunade? Asked Orochimaru. I will heal you, she said as Orochimaru presents his arms and Tsunade hands glow green. Kabuto's eyes narrow and he throws a kunai. Kabuto, what is the meaning of this? Demand Orochimaru. Forgive me, Orochimaru-sama, but that jutsu was meant to you, he said as Tsunade smirks and charges the stunned Sanin, but is intercepted by Kabuto, who blocks a punch but grimaces in pain. She will be tough, thought Kabuto. Kabuto hand glow green and he tries to land a hit but misses and is punched several feet back. I will end you both, said Tsunade as she charges Orochimaru but is punched by Kabuto. Kabuto is hit several times in the arms and legs, causing him to fall down. What did you do? Demanded Kabuto. I scrambled you nerves so you can't move a part without moving something else, said Tsunade. Kabuto flexes his fingers. When I move my left hand, my right leg moves. It might be tough, but I can work with that, he thought as he dodges a punches shocking Tsunade. You are too dangerous to be kept alive, said Tsunade as Kabuto rushes her and slams a green palm at Tsunade's legs, making her fall down. What? She growled. I cut the muscles in your legs, said Kabuto. You will die now. Kabuto rushes the down medic but is sent back by a punch. You will not go near her, said Naruto as he appears in front of Kabuto. You think you can take me? Asked Kabuto. You were much weaker than Sasuke and he can't even touch me. If you think you're so tough, then put your money where your mouth is, said Naruto. A shinobi's greatest weapon is deception. Naruto disappears in a shunshin and slams a fist into Kabuto, making him cough up some blood. Naruto spun in mid-air, kicked Kabuto back. Orochimaru charged Naruto was sent back by Jiraiya. Time to end this battle, my old friend, said the Toad Sannin. Kabuto, get over here, said Orochimaru. Kabuto shunshin over and goes through hand seal, summoning jutsu. The three Sannin shouted as Gamabunta appear next to Jiraiya. The slug boss appears next to Tsunade and Manda the snake boss next to Orochimaru. Well, said Gamabunta, this is quite a reunion. Orochimaru, why did you summon me? I will demand 100 sacrifices after this, said Manda. Katsuyu, let us take Manda down, said Tsunade. Right, Tsunade, said the slug boss. Naruto eyes harden as he levitates. I will help, said Naruto, taking out his sword. Gamabunta, I need oil, said Jiraiya as Naruto goes through hand seal, blowing wind into the oil. Flames increase its ferocity. Manda goes underneath, avoiding the attack. Naruto goes through hand seal. Big mistake, said the genin. I am not just a wind user, I'm also an earth user, he said. Earth style. Dark swamp. The ground below turns into a swamp, getting Manda stuck. You got stuck, said Naruto. Acid spit, said Katsuyu as she spits acid at the stuck Manda, blocking it with his tail. Orochimaru, when I see again you're dead, said the snake boss as he disappears in a puff of smoke. Orochimaru growls. Kabuto, get us out of here, said the Orochimaru as Kabuto goes through hand seal and both him and his master disappear underground. Naruto lands. Takes a shitload of control, use that levitation jutsu, he said, regaining his breath. Tsunade walks up to Naruto. I will come back and become the Godime Hokage, she said. Naruto smiles. Great. Mission successful, he said. The four shinobi and a pig walk to the gates. Halt, said Azuma, one of the guard. Paper please, said the Chunin. Jiraiya with Naruto. Mission to bring back the Godime was successful, said Jiraiya. You can all head to the tower, said Azuma. Tsunade was reading the nomination and frowned when she saw someone brought Sasuke up for promotion. Denied, she said. Anbu, bring me these two genins, said Tsunade. Hi, said two Anbus. Naruto was standing in front of Asuma. Ready, said Naruto as he brought his kunai up, glowing green. First to draw blood wins, said Asuma as the two charged each other. The Anbu appears in the field. Naruto Uzumaki, you are to report to Hokage-sama, said the Anbu. Naruto nods his head. I will be there, he said. Naruto was standing in front of Tsunade with Shikamaru next to him. Naruto Uzumaki and Shikamaru, Nara, in recognition of your skill you both have been promoted to Chunin, said Tsunade. Shikamaru may leave. Naruto, I have a mission for you. Shikamaru walks out. Naruto, I have a document that needs to reach the Fire Temple, said Tsunade. You will take Team 8 and will be in command. Hi, said Naruto as he is handed the document. Naruto was standing in front of Kiba, Hinata and Shino. You know the mission. It is a C rank mission, said Naruto. The four shinobi head to the fire temple for an seemingly easy mission. In an unknown base, Leader Sama, said a deep voice. Report Zetsu, said a man with purple eyes. The Kyuubi host is out of the village heading the fire temple, said the plant-like man. Hidan and Kakazu will capture him, anyone else, said the man. There is Monk with a huge bounty. I will him after, said Kakazu. These heathen will feel the fury of Jashin-sama, said the man. Naruto and his team were heading to the temple. When they were forced to dodge as Kunai. Hinata, said Naruto. Byakugan, she said. Naruto, there are two signature approaching fast. Naruto growled. Kiba and Hinata will hide and prepare an ambush, said Naruto. Shino, you're with me. Kiba and Hinata get in the foliage as two men appear, making Naruto gasp. Akatsuki, he whispered. He runs through hand seals, summoning jutsu, said Naruto as a small toad appears. Gamakachi, tell Hokage-sama the Akatsuki has attacked and to send back up, said the blonde. The two appears in front of Naruto. Naruto Uzumaki, come with us, said Kakazu. Shino, whispered Naruto. Shino nods his head. Who are they? Whispered Shino. S-rank ninja, said Naruto. He goes through hand seal, wind saintly, kamikaze blast, he said as a gust of wind is shot from him, destroying the trees, hitting the two S-rank ninja. Hidan had cuts on his body, with Kakazu look like he had no damage. What was that you shouted the silver-haired ninja. Hidan above you, said Kakazu. Hidan looks up as Naruto appears with his saber cutting off his head. That was too easy, thought Naruto. That hurts like a bitch, shouted the decapitated head of Hidan. Naruto eyes widen. So he can't beat by ordinary means, said Naruto. Catching Hidan off guard is nothing special, said the masked man with black hair. You Kakazu, get my head back on, said the silver-haired ninja. Kakazu walks to Hidan's head only to be stabbed by Naruto. Two down, said Naruto as he turns his head and walks back. Naruto, behind you, shouted Hinata as Naruto is kicked into a tree. Kiba was shaking like a leaf. Impossible, I aimed for your heart, said Naruto. Kakazu sheds his coat. You did, but, he said. I have 5 hearts. Naruto eyes widen. Kakazu, get my head back on, shouted Hidan. Kakazu walked to the head and black threads come out and reattach his head. Don't let your guard down, said Kakazu. Naruto and his team are facing the two member of Akatsuki. You headbands remind me of the first Konoha ninja I faced, said Kakazu. Shidaime Hokage Hashirama Senju, said Kakazu. You lie, shouted Kiba. You should not be alive, said Kiba. Well, thank to the earth grudge fear jutsu I grabs hears from shinobis I have beat and left alive to pull out the hearts, he said. Naruto growled. Damn, I hope backup gets here soon, he thought. 4 masks jump out of Kakazu back, now, said Kakazu. Lighting style. Thunderbolt, he said as the mask unleashes a bolt of lightning at Naruto. Going through hand seals, wind style. Wind wall, Naruto said, blowing wind out of his mouth blocking the attack. Naruto turns his head ducking under a 3-bladed scythe. Parasitic insect swarm, said Shino as his bug launched themselves against Kakazu. Is that all, Aburame? Said Kakazu. Fire style. Grand fireball jutsu, said the bounty huntering the swarm with a ball of fire from his detached mask. Tunneling fang, said Kiba as he and Akumaru rotate at Kakazu. Kakazu chuckles and catches Kiba by the neck while grabbing Akumaru. I will take you out first, said Kakazu as he starts to strangle Kiba. Kiba claws the man's arms as he is being strangled. Kakazu feels his chakra being sealed as he drops Kiba. Bitch, he said as he backhands Hinata. You will live. I know people who will pay nicely for an unmarked Hyuga, he said. Naruto swiped his sword but was blocked by Hidan's scythe. Shadow clone jutsu, said Naruto as he forms some clones to hold off Hidan. Said Hidan as he tore through the clones. Tsunade was reading the report. I did not think they would attack, she thought. Anbu bring Asuma, Kurenai and Guy for an S-rank mission, said the Godime. Later the three were standing in front of the female cage. Naruto and Team 8 are fighting two members of Akatsuki, said Tsunade. Not them again, said Kurenai. Who are they facing? Asked Guy. Kakazu of Waterfall Village and Hidan of the former Hot Water Village. From their descriptions, Tsunade said. I need you three to get them to safety with minimal casualties. Hi Hokage-sama, they said as they disappeared in a leaf shunshin. Naruto was fighting of Hidan but was being distracted for his comrade's safety and well-being. I got stop him and help the others, he said as the blade grazed his cheek. Hidan backs up and drops his blood on the ground and form a circle with runes. Now you will feel pain and I will feel joy from your pain, shouted Hidan as he his black staff and stabbed his shoulder. Naruto eyes widen and he grabs his shoulder. What the hell? Why do I feel pain in the area where he stabbed himself? Thought Naruto. Hidan stabs his leg making Naruto collapses in pain. Too bad I can't offer your death to Jashin-sama. But I will be reward from you pain, said Hidan. Hinata was backhanded as Kiba was dodging fire calls and Shino was fighting a earth clone. Naruto is hurt, said Hinata with worry. Kakazu saw a tree grabbing him as Hidan was sent flying out his circle by a foot. Kurenai sensei, Guy sensei and Asuma sensei, said Hinata. Where is Naruto? Asked Kurenai as she looked for the blonde. Hidan, we are leaving, said Kakazu as walks away. Kakazu, what the hell? Let's sacrifice these heathen to Jashin-sama, said Hidan. Stop talking about your worthless god, said Kakazu. The two members disappear in Shunshin. Kurenai sees Naruto. Naruto, wake up, she said. Naruto moves his hand. Sorry Kurenai, but I am into much pain to move, said Naruto as he closes his eyes and lets sleep take over. Is everyone else okay? Asked Asuma as he looks at the genin. We are fine sensei, just a few injuries, said Shino. Guy, said Asuma, take the document to the temple. Me and Kurenai will escort everyone else back. Guy nods his head. Right, he said in a serious tone. Naruto woke up and saw his shoulder was covered in gauze. I hope they survived, said Naruto. He looks around and sees Kurenai sitting in a chair and some get-well gifts. Kurenai opens her eyes. Thank Kami you are alive, she said. I take it you saved me and the team, said Naruto. Me, Guy and Asuma were sent to help you out, she said. Thanks, said Naruto. In the Hokage office. So let me get this straight. Naruto decapitated Hidan and did Kakazu once? Asked Tsunade. Shino nods his head. Yes, Hokage-sama. Hidan claims to be immortal from his god Jashin and Kakazu faced you grandfather Shadaime-sama and said he stole his victim's heart to prevent himself from dying. He is down one heart thanks to Naruto-san's attack, said Shino. Dismissed. Thanks for the report, said Tsunade. Did you get that? She asked. A small ripple and Jiraiya appears. I did get that. I will have to train him harder so he is ready, said the Toad Sanin. From I heard he is at least high Junin level if not at low to mid Junin, he said. Tsunade sighs. Naruto is inactive till he is at full health, she said. He won't like that Tsunade Haim, said Jiraiya. He will try to do something. Doctor's orders. I give him a week to get back on active roster, said Tsunade. Naruto was finally able to do missions as he walked into Tsunade's office. Naruto reporting for duty, said the blonde Chunin. Tsunade looks up. Chunin Uzumaki, I have a mission for you, said Tsunade. How do you feel? Great Hokage-sama, said Naruto. What is the mission? I am waiting for more people to show up, said Tsunade. The door opens and Kurenai walks in with Team 8. Naruto, you and Team 8 will be going on a mission again, said Tsunade. There are bandits near a town that have been stealing supply and girls. Them. Naruto nods his head. Naruto, you are in charge, said Tsunade. Naruto turns to Team. You know the mission, said Naruto. We make a plan after finding the camp. We'll meet at the gate in 1 hour. The group was in front of the gate. Alright, let me take a check on supplies, said Naruto. Hinata, said Naruto. You have 50 kunai, 3 scrolls of rations and 90 shurikens. You also packed 5 first aid kits. Kiba, said Naruto. You have 100 shuriken and kunai each. Also 50 soldier pills and 1 ration scroll, said Naruto. Shino. Naruto turned to look at Shino equipment. Let's see, 100 kunai in a scroll and 3 ration scrolls. Kurenai, said Naruto. Let's see, 50 shuriken, 100 kunai, 50 solidar pills, and 4 ration packs. Naruto looks through his stuff. I got 100 kunai, 100 shurikens, and 2 first aid kits, said Naruto. As well as a katana and 3 demon wind shurikens. I've also got 5 food rations. Let's head out. The 5-man squad were running in the forest. Kurenai, said Naruto. The Genjutsu mistress looks at him. What is it? Asked the female Junin. Has your team made it yet? Asked Naruto. Kiba and Shino have, but Hinata has always been our support in first aid. So she has not, said Kurenai. Naruto sighed. That is a problem, but for now we will cross that bridge when we get there, said Naruto. They get to the town and enter it. Halt, what is your business here? Asked a guard. Chunin Naruto Uzumaki with Konoha Team 8 on an elimination mission requested, said Naruto. I see, said the guard. I will take you to the village leader. Thank you, said Naruto. The group walked through the town and entered a small building. So you are the shinobi they sent, said man with black hair and sideburn. My name is Hiro, I am the mayor of this town, said the man shaking Naruto's hand. Naruto Uzumaki with my squad, Kurenai Yuhi, Shinabarame, Hinata Hyuga and Kiba Inuzuka, said Naruto. Where did the bandits come from? Asked Naruto. Northeast from the valley, said Hiro. It was used in the defense of the town many years ago but is now used against us. We will head there immediately, said Naruto as he bows the mayor. The 5 ninja head to the valley and see a big camp with a few hundred bandits. Alright, said Naruto, I will send an army of clone to soften them up. When they are destroyed we strike. Naruto forms 50 clones and have them charge the bandit camp. Attackers, shouted a bandit as they fight of the clones. Something is not right, thought Naruto. They are ninjas. Let go, said Naruto as the group charged forward. Shadow's clone jutsu, said Naruto, making 200 more clones each armed with kunai. Naruto rushes the first bandit and ends him. After that he dodges a sword swing by a man with a scratched-out Iwa headband. So you are his son, said the man. At last I will regain my honor. Who are you? Asked Naruto. Kuro is my name. I'm a former inn of the rock village, said the man. You are the son of my village's great villain. Kuro rushes Naruto swinging his sword, causing Naruto having to draw his in a clash of blades. Naruto goes behind the man trying to decapitate him but is blocked a shield of earth. The two clash, neither unable to get the upper hand. Naruto is kicked back as the man rushes him. Who is my father? Asked Naruto. I will give you a hint, Namikaze, said Kuro. Naruto eyes widen, causing him to be distracted as he is slugged in the face. Naruto flips up and wipes the blood from his lip. Is this why they couldn't tell me? Naruto thought. Why? Asked Naruto. He destroys the Iwa army, but that is war, death happens. You don't understand, my honor demands that I die in battle. Said Kuro. Since I failed to the Sandaime Hokage, I was branded a failure and cast out of my village with one mission, the son of the fourth or die against him. Said the man. Very well, said Naruto. The two engage in a clash of blades. Kuro blocks a blade as Naruto sees Kuro smirks. Naruto spins and blocks another blade, form an earth clone. This might be difficult, said Naruto. Naruto grabs his sword and starts to spin. Burning/typhoon, said Naruto, decimating the clones and cutting Kuro's arm off. So you are skilled, said Kuro as he brought his sword close to his chest in surrender. Kill me, said Kuro. Do it, Namikaze is my last wish. Naruto stabs the man as the man smiles. I have achieved honor. Thank you, said Kuro as he pays away. Naruto bows to his opponent and goes to help his comrades. Shino and Kiba were tearing through the bandits as Hinata was striking them down one after another. The bandits throw down their weapons after seeing their leader die and surrender. Hinata fell down and started to cry. You want to take this, Naruto, or should I? Asked Kurenai. I will talk to Hinata, said Naruto as he walked to crying Hyuga. Hinata, said Naruto. Hinata, look at me, said Naruto as the Hyuga looks at Naruto. It is all right, Hinata, said Naruto. I know the feeling of your first, he said. Why'd them in cold blood, said the shy Hyuga. Naruto frowned. Hinata ued them so they would not harm anyone, said Naruto. As long as you feel remorse and don't enjoy being you are still human. Thank you, Naruto-kun, said Hinata. Naruto sigh. Hinata, please, just Naruto. You have a crush on me, don't you? Said Naruto. Do you hate me? Asked Hinata. Naruto hug her. I don't hate you, but I would rather be friends. I don't feel the same you feel towards me, he said. Why, Naruto? She asked. You are beautiful, Hinata, and you are very kind, but I just don't feel the same about you. Look for some give you strength and will support you. Please, Hinata, let go of your crush and you will find someone, said Naruto. But let's still be friends. Hinata smiles. Friends, she said. Let us join the others, said Naruto. Naruto was at the Hokage office. Mission complete, said Naruto. I will give you an A rank pay and the bounty for the stone ninja, said Tsunade. In the Uchiha compound, Sasuke Uchiha was training. I don't get it, I am Uchiha. Why was the dope promoted but not me? He asked as his eyes turned to the Sharingan. An Anbu with a turtle mask appears. Sasuke Uchiha, Hokage-sama want you for a mission, said the Anbu. Took that bitch long enough, he whispered. At the Hokage office, Naruto and Kakashi were waiting for the rest of the people to appear. Shikamaru walked in with his team and sensei. Asuma, said Naruto as he walked to the bearded Junin. Naruto, so this is a joint mission, said Asuma. Sasuke and Sakura walk in. What is the dope doing here? Asked Sasuke as everyone growled. That dope is going to be in charge of this mission with Shikamaru, said Tsunade. Why him? He is nothing but a parentless loser who mother whored herself out, said Sasuke. Kakashi growled. Was I wrong in training the Uchiha? Thought Kakashi. I did it so he would not be like I was. Did I make mistake? He thought, glancing at Naruto direction. We have received a request from the Tsuchikage to hunt down one of his former ninja, said Tsunade. Naruto eyes narrow. Who is the ninja? Asked Naruto. A student of the Tsuchikage and the user of dust release. His name is Kuramaru, said Tsunade. Now Shikamaru will be in charge with Naruto as his second and Kakashi and Asuma as their advisor. One more thing is we had a patrol of Anbu looking for him and they have not returned, said Tsunade. Your secondary objective is rescue them or retrieve the bodies. Hi, said the groups except Sasuke and Sakura who just scowl. Dismissed, said Tsunade. Naruto was at the gate with Shikamaru and his team, so how is the Chunin position going for you? Asked Naruto. Too much work, it's too troublesome, said Shikamaru. Thanks to Asuma I'm more prepared for leading due to his training. Kakashi walks up with a depressed look. Naruto, can I talk to you? Asked the copy ninja. Something wrong Kakashi? Asked Naruto as he feels a lot of guilt coming from his former sensei. After the mission let's head the ramen stand and we can chat. I guess that's fair. Anyway I never said this to you but I think it is time, said Kakashi. I'm sorry. Naruto stood frozen in place. Come again. Said Naruto. Naruto, I am sorry for not being there for you, said Kakashi. I would like to train you after the mission if you still want me to. You must earn my forgiveness, but let's talk after the mission, said Naruto. The groups wait until Sasuke and Sakura show up with Sakura carrying a huge bag over her shoulder. Naruto eyes narrow. Sakura that better be something useful for the mission, said Naruto. Sakura glares. I got my perfume, hair dryer, comb and several outfits, she said. Get rid of that shit, said Naruto. You should have packed weapons and some actual useful items, he said. You are not in charge Naruto Baka, she shouted. Sakura if you don't pack some useful items you will die on this mission. It is an A-rank mission high chance of death, said Naruto. Sasuke-kun will protect me, she screeched. Fine. It's your funeral, said Naruto. Shikamaru. Let's move out, said the Nara. The group was heading to the area where he was sighted as Sasuke clenched his fist. I should be in charge, he thought. You will get what is coming, he though with an evil glint in his eye. Naruto stopped. Naruto, you okay? Asked Shikamaru. Naruto eyes widened. My clone discovered some bodies of Leaf Ninja and, he said as his eyes widen, Neko Anbu is outnumbered by several ninja from different villages, said Naruto. Is our target in the area? Asked Shikamaru. Yes he is standing away from the fighting, said Naruto. Let's move, said Shikamaru. Yugao was not having a good day as she was sent out with her squad to find the rock ninja but they quickly ambushed by about 10 of the ninjas. They managed to around 6 of them but her comrade wared in the fighting. I just need to take as many down as possible, she thought bringing her sword up. A ninja with a scratched out Kiri headband chuckled. The bitch has got some spunk, said the ninja as he pulled out a katana. Yugao slashed her sword but is blocked as she is kicked back knocking her down. So this is the end, she thought. Hayate, she said. The ninja charges forward. Rasengan, shouted a voice as the ninja is sent backing him in the process. Naruto jumps down. You all right Neko, said the blonde Chunin. Pick an opponent, said Shikamaru. Kuramaru a black-haired ninja with brown armor stands up and looks at Naruto. You're going down, blondie. He arrogantly said as he walks toward Naruto. Sasuke looked at the other Kiri shinobi. The shinobi tried to move but is frozen. What? He exclaimed. The shadow possession jutsu. The ninja flared his chakra breaking out. If your target's chakra is stronger they can break out, said the Kiri shinobi as he rushes Sasuke. He kicks the Uchiha back and blocks a punch from Shikamaru sending him back. Is that it? You are nothing but a weakling compared to an Uchiha, said Sasuke as he goes through hand signs and charges lightning in his hand and rushes forward. The man grabs it and tosses Sasuke away. Sasuke growls as black marks appear on his face. Take good look at your death, said Sasuke as he run forward making the man sigh. Dumb, said the shinobi as he brings his sword up and Sasuke goes through hand seal as Shikamaru appears in his place. Shocking. He actually used his comrade, thought the Kiri shinobi. I am sorry, he said as he brought the blade on Shikamaru's shoulder, severing it. Shikamaru screamed as he falls down clutching his stump. Shikamaru, shouted Choji as he rushes from his spot to his friend. I am sorry, he was not my opponent, said the Kiri ninja. You can blame the Uchiha, said the Mist ninja. He gasps as Sasuke appears with his hand in the ninja's back. He closes his eyes and slumps over. You were useful after all, Nara, said Sasuke as Choji looked at the Uchiha with pure hatred. Kakashi, said Asuma as they finish off their enemy. Kakashi shunsons to Sasuke and knocks him out. All that time training you, and this is how you choose to use it. I am done with you, Uchiha, said the copy nin. Naruto was panting as his enemy was also tired. You are strong just like him, said Kuramaru as he goes through hand seal, dust style, particle destruction jutsu, said the Rouge ninja as he fires a cube at Naruto who goes through hand seal while starting to levitate. Fire style. Grand fireball jutsu, said Naruto as he fire a ball of fire at the cube causing an explosion. I guess I have to use those, Naruto said as his eyes changed to the Rinnegan. Almighty push, said Naruto as an invisible force slams into the rock ninja sending him into the ground. Naruto forms wind blade in his hand and runs it through the rock ninjaing him. Naruto looked to his other comrades and see Ino over a body. On closer inspection he sees a Chunin vest and black hair. Shikamaru, exclaimed Naruto running over to his friend body. What happened? Kakashi growls and tosses Sasuke to the ground. This scumbag used a substitution with Shikamaru to save his own, said the copy. Shikamaru is alive but his career as a ninja is over. Asuma was growled. Let's get this trash to the village, said Asuma as he grabs Sasuke and sling him over the shoulder. The Naruto helps Shikamaru up with his one good arm still intact. I am going on ahead, said Naruto. So Shikamaru does not die. Naruto appears in the Hokage's office with an injured Shikamaru. Hokage-sama, said Naruto. We need to talk about the mission. Tsunade eyes widen as she saw Shikamaru's injury. What happened? She asked. I will tell you when the rest of team get here, said Naruto. We need to take him to the hospital, said Naruto. Shizune, said Tsunade as the black-haired stance runs in. Get Chunin Nara to the now, said Tsunade. Shizune holds on to Shikamaru and teleports away in a shunshin. Tsunade looks at Naruto. Report, said the Hokage. We caught to the Rouge ninja and saw Neko out of action and was about to bead wide the target while Shikamaru and Sasuke took on the second ninja and Asuma and Kakashi took the third. From what I understand, Sasuke switched with Shikamaru to save himself, putting his comrade in danger, said Naruto. Very well. I will get the report from the other members, growled Tsunade. The Uchiha will be put on trial. Understood, Hokage-sama, Naruto said. Dismissed. You will be a witness for the trial, said Tsunade. A few days later Naruto gave his testimony with Kakashi supporting the claim. Sakura argued saying that Naruto was the one who had injured Shikamaru. After a trial the Shinobi Council stood up. We the Shinobi Council find Sasuke Uchiha guilty of the charges presented, said Shikaku Nara. His chakra and his Sharingan will be sealed and will sent to the maximum security prison for the rest of his life, said the Nara clan head. Sasuke growls, you can't do that. I am Uchiha, he shouted. Naruto was at the bar having a drink when Kurenai walks in. Hey Naruto, she said, walk to the blonde. Kurenai-chan, said Naruto. What are you doing here? I was looking for you after that debacle caused by the Uchiha, she said. How are you holding up? She asked looking at the 10 bottles of sake. Not good if you want the truth, said Naruto. Due to the Kyuubi I can't get wasted, so I might as well drink my sorrows. Come on, let get you out of here, said Kurenai. Naruto nods his head and head out with Kurenai. Kurenai-chan, said Naruto as he looks at his temporary teacher. I would like to take you to dinner tomorrow for all that you did for me. Kurenai blinked. I don't see why not, she said. Pick you up tomorrow at 7, said Naruto. Naruto was heading to Kurenai's apartment when he saw Sakura march up to him. You monster. You had Sasuke arrested, said the pink-haired howler monkey. Sakura, I don't have time, please move aside. Asked the blonde. Sakura goes for a slap but Naruto catches and throws her. You are weak and pathetic, Genin. I will bring this conversation to Hokage-sama attention, said the blonde as he walks away. Naruto got to Kurenai's apartment and knocked. Kurenai walks out in a red dress. Wow, said Naruto as Kurenai saw Naruto in a kimono of burnt orange. You don't look bad yourself, said Kurenai as the two headed out to a restaurant. Naruto took Kurenai to the most expansive eating establishment. Naruto, how can you afford this? Asked Kurenai. Naruto smirked. You will see, he said as he is greeted by the doorman. Naruto-sama, your table is ready, said the man. Sama? Asked Kurenai. Naruto smiled. I am the owner of this establishment and I hired those who had no job. Thanks to Sandame who gave me the startup money and I paid it back tenfold within a year, he said. Naruto is escorted to a private table and he pulls out a chair for his date. Kurenai was amazed at Naruto's behavior. The evening went off without a hitch as they were leaving and Anbu appeared with a Neko mask. Uzumaki-san, Hokage-sama needs to see you, it is urgent, said the female Anbu. Naruto nods his head. Can you escort Kurenai-chan home, Yugao-chan? Asked Naruto. Naruto disappeared in a shunshin with Kurenai looking at her friend. What happened, Yugao? Asked Kurenai. Sasuke Uchiha has escaped the village with help and the prison guards, said the purple-haired female. Hokage-sama is ordering the top Junin and Chunin to capture him dead or alive, said Yugao. Naruto appears in the office and sees Sume, Shikaku, Asuma and Ko Hyuga. You called Hokage-sama? Asked Naruto as he sees the tears on Sume's face. Yes, 2 hours ago Sasuke escaped his confinement with help and murdered the guards. He also gravely one of your CL mate when they saw him escape, said the Hokage. Naruto eyes widen. Who? He asked. Kiba Inuzuka was slammed with a Chidori in his chest but missed all vital, said Tsunade. Naruto growled. Orders Hokage-sama? Asked Naruto. I am placing Shikaku in charge of capturing Sasuke Uchiha dead or alive, said Tsunade. We will meet at the East Gate in 30 minutes, said Shikaku. Hi, all of them said. Naruto appeared at the gate. Sorry I am late. Running low on supplies so I got some kunai and shuriken, said Naruto. At least you did not go Kakashi on us, said Shikaku. First we need to find out our inventory, said Shukaku. After doing that they start to track Sasuke Uchiha. In a forest 4 figures were jumps from tree to tree with a coffin on their back. They came onto a groups of Junin. You were the ones who attacked me during the Chunin exams, said a man with a scar on half his face. What is in the coffin? Asked Genma. We were not accepting to run into Junins, said a red-haired teen. The 2 Konoha ninja got red as the 4 transformed into demon. After a long battle the 4 ninja left leaving 2 gravely injured Junins. Sume stops. Wait, she said. I smell blood, she said. Naruto stops. How far are they? Asked Shikaku. 2 miles east, she said. Naruto make a clone and get some backup and medic, said Shikaku. Shadow's clone jutsu, said Naruto as 3 clone appear. The clones jump away to their destination. Let's continue, said Shikaku. The Konoha ninja catch up to the group of sound ninjas. Those in Konoha ninja caught up to us, shouted. A big teen walks up. I will handle these weakling, he said. That will not be wise, Jirobo, said a man with 6 arms. They are Chunin or higher, said the man. I will take care of them, he said. Asuma steps up. I will handle this, said the Junin. The other 3 ninja leaves followed by the Konoha groups. Further in the forest the sound ninja were getting closer to their destination. Hey guy, wait for me, said the big man as he appears. Took you long enough, fat, said the red-haired genin. Sorry, he said. I should take the coffin. You are not Jirobo. He would usually reprimand to Yuya, said the gray-haired ninja. The figure disappears in smoke and Naruto appears. You found me out, said Naruto. Shadow's clone jutsu. 10 clones appear and they charge the sound ninja but are quickly dispelled. You must think you clever as we have your comrades trapped, said Kitamaru. In the forest the retrieval team is caught in a spider web. You are all alone, said Kitamaru. Is that right? Asked Naruto with a smirk. Dispel. The retrieval team disappears in smoke. Nice plan, pup, said Sum. Having you clone henge into us. The Hyuga steps up. I will handle this guy, said Ko. The rest pursue the 2 remaining ninjas. Sum ram right into the gray-haired one as the girl is stopped by a shadow. What is taking you 2 so long? Said a calm voice. Kimimaro, we were about to take out this trash, said the gray-haired ninja. Sakin and Tayuya take care of these 3. I will take the host to Lord Orochimaru, said the blonde-haired pale-skinned ninja. Taking the coffin he jumps away. Go after him, Naruto, said Shikaku. Right, said the Chunin as he leaps after the blonde-haired ninja. Asuma was clashing his trench knives with Jirobo's kunai. Fire style. Burning ash, said Asuma as the flames hit the ninja. The ninja screams as black marks appears on his body and his skin turns red. So that is the curse mark, said Asuma. Get in position to battle. Jirobo rushes forward with Asuma slashing him with his knives, cut his head off. Naruto got to a clearing and saw Kimimaro standing there. The coffin opens up and Sasuke jumps out. Sasuke, surrender yourself and you won't be terminated, said Naruto. Sasuke turns his head. You won't stop me. I will get the power to Itachi and you, said the Uchiha. He jumps away as Naruto gets ready to pursue. He is blocked by the last ninja. You will not get past me, said Kimimaro as a sword of bond appears. Naruto unsheathes his sword and rushes Kimimaro. Naruto clashed his blade. I got to get through this guy, thought Naruto. Shadow clone jutsu. The man disengages and takes out the clones. I am of Kagaya clan, said the teen. Naruto closes his eyes and reopens them, show a purple pattern of the Rinnegan. Universal pull, said Naruto as he forces the ninja to be flung towards him. Naruto puts his sword out and stabs the ninja, dropping him. Now to get to Sasuke. Naruto starts to walks away when he dodges a swipe of the bone sword. I will not lose this easily, shouted Kimimaro as black pattern appear on his body and his skin turns gray and bones stick out of his body. He charges Naruto but is stopped by a wall of sand. You must complete your mission, Uzumaki Naruto, said the voice of Gaara. Gaara, said Naruto. I will take care of him, said Gaara. All right. Good luck, said Naruto. Naruto heads to his battle with Sasuke. The Valley of the End, where Hashirama and Madara faced off in battle. Stand on the head of the Uchiha founder was Sasuke. Naruto appeared on Hashirama's stone head. Surrender, Sasuke. I willing to use deadly force if you don't comply, said Naruto. You took the power was mine as a elite, snarled Sasuke. Naruto got his sword out as Sasuke lunged at him. Sasuke brought his kunai and clashed with Naruto. He was kicked back in the statue by Naruto. You are fool Sasuke. There is a difference from earning strength and it being given to you, said Naruto. You know nothing, said the deranged Uchiha as he goes through hand seal and lightning cackles. Chidori. Naruto dodges the attack. You are beyond redemption, said Naruto going through hand seals. Wind style. Bird of prey. Several birds formed of wind hit Sasuke causing a lot of cut on his body. Sasuke growls as he body takes form into a winged creature with gray skin. You are done, said Sasuke as black lighting is formed. Almighty push, said Naruto sending Sasuke back again. Yield Uchiha, last chance. Go to hell, said Sasuke. Naruto walks up to Sasuke's downed body and slams electrical hits on his body destroying his ability to use chakra. What did you do? You will no longer be a ninja. I fried chakra network with lightning chakra, said Naruto. You are under arrest. Well done Naruto, said Kakashi as he appears. Let us get this trash back to the village. Naruto was at the office. Mission complete, said Naruto. That is good. No significant injuries minus cut and scraps, said Tsunade. Jiraiya want to take you on a 3-year training trip. What do you think? Naruto closes his eyes. I have friends here. It is too long to be away from the village. Give me a few days to think it over, said Naruto. I will give you 2 days to think it over, said Tsunade. Thank you Hokage-sama, said Naruto before walking out. Naruto was walking to a training ground and saw Kurenai with her team. Can I speak to you Kurenai? Kurenai walked to Naruto. What's wrong? Said Kurenai. Jiraiya wishes to take me for a 3-year training trip and I was wondering if I should accept, said Naruto. Tell me Naruto. Do you wish to protect your allies and friends? Asked Kurenai. Yes, said Naruto. Can you improve yourself? Asked Kurenai. Yes, said Naruto. That is your answer. Do it so you can protect those important to your heart, said Kurenai. Thanks for the advice, said Naruto. Naruto disappears and gets back to Tsunade. Tell Jiraiya sensei I be honored, said Naruto. You will leave in 2 days, said Tsunade. It has been 3 years since Naruto left with Jiraiya. At the gate were the eternal Chunin as they monitored what was going in and out. Man it's boring out here. Thought the one with a bandage on his nose. They turn their heads and see a yellow flash appear in front of them. When it dies down Naruto is seen with black Anbu armor and his Konoha headband. Naruto wait, said a huffing Jiraiya as he catches up to his student. Well Jiraiya-sama, said Izumo. This must be Naruto. I was told to let you in and head to the Hokage-sama's office. Yes thank you, said Jiraiya. The two head to the office and see Tsunade there. It is about time you two made it, said Tsunade. Naruto congrats on the Junin promotion from the exams in Sand Village. Thank you Hokage-sama, said Naruto. Now that the pleasantries are over with we have to move on to business. Naruto meet at training ground 50 for your skills test tomorrow, said Tsunade. Who will I be facing? Asked Naruto. You will know when you get there, said the Hokage. Naruto was walking around the village and saw Kurenai sitting at the dango shop. Hi there, Kurenai-chan, said Naruto. Naruto, she said. I did not know you were back. So how are you doing? Asked Naruto. Good tell me about your trip, said Kurenai. Flashback. Jiraiya was walking with Naruto. We are going to work on incorporating elements into your Rasengan, said Jiraiya. What do you mean? Asked Naruto. The Rasengan is an incomplete technique. The 4th Hokage wanted to add his element to it but he died before his time, said Jiraiya. After about a month I was able to use the jutsu with deadly effect, said Naruto. I learned a lot from Jiraiya as he showed me how to run a spy network. Sound interesting, said Kurenai. So how is your team doing? Asked Naruto. Kiba is better from the Uchiha attack and Team 8 is Chunin, said Kurenai. What of my other team member? Asked Naruto. Sakura is Chunin and has been trying to get Tsunade to teach her and has been denied. All of the other rookies refused to work with her unless ordered to, said Kurenai. I thought they would remove her from the ninja forces after her misconduct, said Naruto. It did not happen, said Kurenai. Asuma walks in. Well, Naruto, good to see you, said Asuma as he takes a seat. Hey Asuma, said Naruto. How is your team doing? Like you know, Shikamaru is no longer a ninja thanks to the Uchiha. Ino started to get serious after you left and has become Chunin and Choji is Junin, said Asuma. Good for them. Well, I have a test tomorrow. See you guys later, said Naruto. Naruto appeared in the training ground that had a miniature forest. He looks around and sees Kurenai, Kakashi, Asuma, Yugao and Guy. Our youthful opponent has appeared, shouted Guy. So you are my opponents, said Naruto. Tsunade appears. Naruto will be facing the top Junin to determine his skills. Naruto will win if he defeats all of his opponents. It is a no-hold battle. Begin, she said. Naruto throws a kunai at Kakashi who catches it. Naruto appears in a yellow flash and sends Kakashi back with a punch. That was, started Asuma. We have to take this fight seriously. The other Junin disappear into the forest. Naruto stood in the clearing and dodged a kick and saw Guy in his Goken stance. Naruto disappeared and sent a kick to Guy who ducked under it. Guy tired to kick Naruto but he flips away. Naruto flips through hand seals. Fire style. Fireball jutsu, said Naruto blowing out a ball of fire at Guy. Leaf hurricane, said Guy as he redirects the attack away with his kick. You are strong, my youthful opponent, shouted Guy. Shadow's clone jutsu, said Naruto as he forms 4 shadow clones and has them flush out the other Junin. Naruto rushes forward with amazing speed and slams a knee into Guy's chest, knocking him back. Guy gets up. Felt like I got hit by a runaway carriage, thought Guy as he blacks out. Guy is out, said Tsunade. What did you teach Naruto? Speed training and sage mode. He also knows the Hiraishin but has taken it a step further by being able to teleport to a location he has been to, said Jiraiya. He is way above our level. Unbelievable, said Tsunade. Naruto was jumping tree to tree when he stopped. I see, said Naruto as he bit his lip, dispelling the genjutsu, and sees the scenery change with Naruto still in the forest but standing next to a lake. Naruto turned his head and smiles. Found you, Kurenai-chan, said Naruto as he dashes off. Kurenai was in a retreat as she saw Naruto looking her direction. Going through the trees, her vision started to black out. Genjutsu, she questioned before she felt a hit on her neck, knocking her out. Bringer of darkness, said Naruto. Tsunade was looking in the forest. Hokage-sama, said an Anbu. We have retrieved Kurenai. 2 done for Naruto and 3 to go, said Tsunade. Naruto got to a clearing in the forest and saw his last 3 enemies. Asuma, Kakashi and Yugao. So you have come, stand as one, said Naruto as he gets out his sword. Lesson 1 Kenjutsu, said Naruto as he rushes Yugao. Kakashi and Asuma go to east but are attacked by hundreds of clones. Guess it won't be easy, said Asuma, getting his trench knives ready. Asuma rushes the first clone but explode in his face, forcing him to use substitution. Clever, he is keeping us off balance, thought Asuma. Kakashi was forced to use the Sharingan to avoid the clone's attacks as he sent electrical charges at the clone, destroying some of them. Hidden mist jutsu, said a clone as he shrouded the field in a thick mist. Kakashi was back to back with Asuma as the mist shrouded the clone from view. At least he can't see us either, said the copy ninja. Is that right, Kakashi of the Sharingan? Said Naruto. Asuma should know for his encounter with Itachi that I have master blind fighting by sensing your chakra and your heartbeat through the mist. Kakashi spins around and grabs a pair of wrists. One word, said Naruto. Boom. Kakashi kicks him away as it explodes. Naruto is way past our level, said Kakashi as he and Asuma have burn on their clothing. Yugao was engaged with Naruto in a brutal kenjutsu battle. Naruto smiled as he jumped down on the former Anbu and slammed his katana into her sword, snapping it in half. How? Win Chaka, said Naruto. Good night, Yugao-chan. Naruto reappears behind her and knocks her out. The other clones appear with a knocked out Kakashi and Asuma. Looks like I win, said Naruto. Well done, Naruto, said Tsunade. I think it is appropriate to promote you to Sannin since Orochimaru is no longer a Konoha ninja, said Tsunade. I accept, said Naruto. What do you want to be called? Asked Tsunade. I think the term element sage, said Naruto. I guess it is because you have an affinity for all element. Asked Tsunade. Naruto laughs. That and the sub-elements, said Naruto. Have a few days off and we'll get you a new mission, said Tsunade. Hi Hokage-sama, said Naruto. Naruto was walking down a street when he was approached by Sakura. May I help you, Sakura? Asked Naruto. I want Sasuke-kun released now. You will use your connection with the Hokage to release him. She demanded. No, said Naruto as he starts to walk past her. Growling, she grabs a kunai. You might want to reconsider, Chunin. Attacking a superior rank ninja is punishable by removal from the force, said Naruto. Die, you demon, yelled Sakura, only to be restrained by Kakashi. Let me go, Hataki, said Sakura. Sorry about your former teammate's alt. Do you want to press charges? Said Kakashi. She is no longer a shinboy, said Tsunade as she appears next to Sakura. I gave a chance to change but you threw it away. Tsunade took Sakura away in a shunshin. Naruto, why don't get some food, said Kakashi. I have jutsu that might help you become a lot stronger. I guess I can use the company, said Naruto. He walks away and gets to the dango stand. The two sit at a table and order. So Naruto, started Kakashi. The jutsu is a water stlye. It was used the second Hokage. It is water-style ocean of the damned, said Kakashi. Thank you, Kakashi. So how is the non-sensei life treating you? Asked Naruto. It is good, but I wish I was more of a sensei to you than I was. I have yet to forgive myself and I am sure your mother would have a field day with me, said Kakashi. What was she like? Asked Naruto. She was a beautiful woman and kind off the battlefield but ruthless on it. She always protected her comrades, said Kakashi. I believe you should ask her Genin squad. Asuma, Kurenai-chan and Yugao-chan. Asked Naruto. That is correct, said Kakashi. Kakashi looks at Naruto. So have you asked Kurenai out yet? Asked the copy ninja. Shut up, said Naruto with a blush. Kakashi laugh. That was funny how embered you got, said the Junin. I have to go but here is the money for the food. Thank you, sir, said waiter as he gives Naruto the recipe. Already paid, said Naruto. You were too slow. You win this battle but the war is not over, said Kakashi dramatically. I will pay next time. Naruto smiles. That is fine. It's the thought that counts, said Naruto. The two head their separate way. Naruto got to his apartment and got the living area. Walking past the gym he made after buying the building. He flopped on his bed and went to sleep. Naruto woke up and was greeted by Yugao in Anbu gear. Naruto-san, you are to head the Hokage office, she said. Thank Neko, said Naruto. Naruto heads to the office and see Kurenai there along with a female with a stone headband. I am sending you both on a mission S rank, said Tsunade. What is the mission? Asked Naruto. Tsuchikage granddaughter has been sent to negotiate a peace treaty with Konoha, said Tsunade. You are to escort her back to her village, said Tsunade. Naruto nods his head. Hokage-sama, is this wise? Asked Kurenai. If you are talking about his father, we don't hold a grudge against the man or his son. Naruto saved the old man life during his trip with Jiraiya, said the stone Junin. I noticed a battle near the border and saw Onoki-san getting attacked by some Rouge Mist ninja. Many wared already, but he was already tired and was about to get struck down. I slammed a Rasengan into the ninja. Me the old man made temporary team up and we took out the rest, said Naruto. The three ninja exited the village. So Kurotsuchi, how is the old man doing? Asked Naruto. Kurenai clocked him in the head. Please show some respect, she said. Actually, Naruto is the only one other than myself who can say that to his face, said the female Junin. Naruto grins. Don't be Naruto-kun, said Kurenai. In a base hidden in Rain Village, the members of Akatsuki were in attendance. The nine-tailed Jinchuriki is on the move with the granddaughter of the Tsuchikage and Kurenai, said a man with purple eye of the Rinnegan. Deidara and Sasori, I want you to attack them. All the Junin and bring me the Kyuubi. Yes, Pain-sama, said a blonde-haired man. The three were nearing the border when they were knocked back by an explosion. Well, if it isn't Kurotsuchi, said voice. Flying overhead on a white bird was a blonde-haired man. Now to show you my art, said the man. Deidara, said the stone Junin. What do you want here? I want the Kyuubi, said the gender-confused ninja. Naruto glares at him. Over my dead body, said Naruto. You are not taking him anywhere, said Kurenai. He saved my grandfather, now I will protect him, said Kurotsuchi. There is usually two of you in a group, where is your partner? Asked Naruto. He is around, said Deidara. Naruto dodges a tail of metal and sees a hunched-over man. Deidara, you are taking too long, said a deep voice. Sasori-senpai, said Deidara. I was saving you some action, said Deidara. Naruto eyes both ninjas. Can you handle the hunchback? Asked Naruto. You can't take one of them on your own? Asked Kurenai. Naruto smiles. Trust me, Kurenai-chan. By the end of the day one of them member will die, said Naruto. He can handle Deidara, said Kurotsuchi. Let us handle his partner. Naruto levitates. You lose your aerial advantage, said Naruto as he flies toward the blonde-haired rock ninja. Deidara grabs some clay and it takes form of 5 birds and he throws them at Naruto. Water style. Water wall, said Naruto as he blocks the attack with a wall of water made from the atmosphere. Naruto flies past as and send a kick to Deidara, knocking him off the bird. Thinking quickly, he forms another one. You will have to do better than that, said Deidara. Naruto glares at his enemy. Fire style. Great fireball jutsu, said Naruto as he blow a ball of fire at the ninja bigger than his body. Shadow clone jutsu. 5 clone are formed in the rush the Deidara and grab him and slam him on the ground. Naruto sees the body turns to clay and explodes, taking out his clones. Clay clone, thought Naruto. Deidara appears from underground huffing. He was not to be this strong, said Deidara. I will destroy you with my ultimate art. Eating a lot of his clay, he body expands. Naruto uses Hiraishin to teleport to the body and teleport away to the ocean and flash back to the battlefield. In the distance you see a MIV explosion. Rushing to the other battle, he hopes to make it on time. Kurenai and Kurotsuchi was dodging the projectile launched from the hunched man's mouth. I see it is puppet armor, said Kurotsuchi. Lava style. Laval ball jutsu. spitting out a ball of hot lava at the puppet. He jumps over it. Your luck, I am ordered to fall back, said Sasori as he disappears in a sand shunshin. Naruto got them and saw them in good health. I guess he fled, said Naruto. How about Deidara? Asked Kurotsuchi. He committed suicide by explosion, said Naruto. The three head into the land of Earth. In the Akatsuki's base, Pain was pissed. Deidara is dead, he said. The Kyuubi is more of a threat than we thought, said the leader. So the little brat is stronger than he was last time you faced him, Itachi, said Kisame. Itachi looked on with no emotion. Itachi, Kisame, I want you to capture the four tails, said Pain. Yes, Pain-sama, they said. The three were recovering from their battle. We have to get moving, said Naruto as he get up. The other two went next to him. As far as we know, they could send more ninja after us. They head closer to the rock village. So Naruto, I am sure my grandfather would love to have you visit sometime, said Kurotsuchi. I guess we can stop for a bit, said Naruto. It would be good to see the old man again. In Stone Village, a short man was doing paperwork. Lord Tsuchikage, said a Chunin. What is it? Asked the old man. Your granddaughter is on her way with the Konoha ninja, he said. I want an escort to bring them here, said Onoki. Naruto and the Kunochis got to the border. Naruto, said Kurotsuchi. I was wondering, my grandfather told me you used lava release, Kurotsuchi inquired. Yes, I used to save Onoki, said Naruto. Why? I have a jutsu that might help you, said Kurotsuchi. Why do you want to teach me a jutsu? Aren't we from different villages? Asked Naruto. We owe you for saving my grandfather, said Kurotsuchi. Alright, I guess I can learn a few things, said Naruto. It is known as lava style, lava wall. It is as strong as a single Rashomon jutsu, said the stone Junin. Here are the seals. She shows Naruto the seals with Naruto nodding his head. Let me try, said Naruto flipping through seals. Lava style. Lava wall, said Naruto as he spits out a small wall. Not good enough. That was a good first attempted, said Kurotsuchi. Keep practicing. Near a hut, a red-haired and bearded man was sitting on the ground when Itachi and Kisame appeared. Roshi of the Four Tails, we need you to come with us, said Itachi. And if I refuse? Asked the elder man getting up. I would rather you not, said Itachi. Well, too bad, said Roshi. Well, it seems we get to fight, said Kisame. Roshi flipped through hand seal. Laval style. Multi-lava ball jutsu, he said, shooting red liquid balls at Kisame. Water style. Water wall, said Kisame as a wall of water appears. Well, this is getting exciting. Roshi growls as goes for taijutsu as he sends a punch to Kisame, knocking him back. Taking out his samahata, Kisame swings it and absorbed the chakra Roshi was forming. Samahata, love-tailed beast chakra, said Kisame. Roshi starts to have chakra take form with a tail forming out. Until he looks like a miniature four tails. Fire style. Fireball jutsu, said Roshi, blowing out fireballs. Roshi looked as his attack did, noting as it was absorbed by Kisame. Damn, thought Roshi. Roshi looks around. Where is your partner? Asked Roshi. He dodges a punch to his chin at the last minute as Itachi comes from underground. These guys are dangerous, said Roshi. The three Shinboi heard the sound of battle. There is a fight going on, said Kurotsuchi as they rush to the sounds of fighting and see Roshi getting knocked back. Roshi, said Kurotsuchi. Well, Itachi, your target is here, said Kisame as he see Naruto. The black-haired Uchiha looks at Naruto. Naruto, come with us, said Itachi. Naruto glared at the Uchiha. No, said Naruto, going through hand seal. Fire style. Fireball jutsu. Naruto blows out a ball of fire at the Uchiha who dodges it. You have gotten better, said Itachi. Kisame, we're leaving. Right, Itachi, said Kisame as he too leave the battlefield, leaving an injured Roshi behind. They finally get to the village and are met with an escort. Namikaze-san, please come with us, said an Anbu. The group gets to the tower. Lord Tsuchikage will like to talk to you, Namikaze, said the Anbu. Sure, said Naruto as he is escorted to the Tsuchikage office. Hey old man, how are you, Gaki? Asked an old man. I am good, Tsuchikage Dono, said Naruto. The man frowned. I have a request to make, he said. I would like you to marry my granddaughter. I am sorry, Tsuchikage, I am involved, said Naruto. I will drop it due to your loyalty, said Onoki. But since you the last of your clan, at least consider it. I shall think it over, said Naruto. By your leave, Tsuchikage Dono. Naruto was in a room provided by Onoki with Kurenai. Kurenai, can I opinion on a matter? Asked Naruto. What is it? Asked Kurenai. Onoki want to solidify the alliance with marriage to his granddaughter, said Naruto. I will go with what want to do. I will think it over tonight. What is your opinion? Asked Kurenai. I feel like I would betraying you if I did not ask, said Naruto. I appreciate considering my feeling, said Kurenai. I will tell you tomorrow. Very well, said Naruto. The two go to bed. Kurenai wakes up. I thought about it and I think having another female around will do us some good, said Kurenai. I will give you my support. Are you sure? Asked Naruto. Yeah, you deserve as much love as possible, said Kurenai. Your definition of determination despite being given a bad hand. Thank you, Kurenai-chan, said Naruto. Naruto heads to the cage tower and sees Onoki at his desk. I have made my decision. I will be honored to take you granddaughter hand in marriage. Very well. I have signed the treaty and an alliance will be made with Konoha, said Onoki. Thank you, Onoki Dono, said Naruto. I get to Konoha with due haste. Thank you, Naruto, said Onoki. Take another day to relax and you can leave in the morning. Naruto was walking with Kurenai after his meeting. The civilians waved to him. You seem popular, said Kurenai. I thought they would be weary of Konoha ninja. Onoki Dono must have told them about the treaty, said Naruto. The two walked to the hotel. Naruto woke up and felt a weight on his chest. Looking down, he sees Kurenai hair. Moving out of the bed, he goes to the kitchen. Kurenai woke up and smelled some breakfast. Who is cooking? She thought to herself. Getting out of bed, she goes to the kitchen and sees Naruto over the stove. What are you making? Bacon and eggs, said Naruto. The two sit down and eat. They finish their breakfast when a knocking is heard. Naruto goes to the door and sees a gray-haired Anbu with a dog mask on. Sorry to disturb you, but Naruto is report to Hokage-sama office, said the Anbu. Thanks Inu for the message. You want some breakfast, Kakashi? Asked Naruto. Thanks for the offer, said the Anbu. I will be back, Kurenai-chan, said Naruto as he kisses her. The two leave the apartment and run on top of the roof. So when did you get reinstated in Anbu? Asked Naruto. A week ago, I asked to be put back, said the Anbu. How is Kurenai in bed? I will pretend you did not ask that, said Naruto. Here is the office. The two head in and see Choji and Neji there. Naruto, said Choji. Hey guys, said Naruto. My three Junin are here, said Tsunade. I have grabbed you so you take a team. Do we get to choose our team? Asked Neji. You will be given a team I have decided on, said Tsunade. Handing each of them a piece of paper. Naruto appeared at the academy and entered. Getting to the door, he waits outside. Inside, Iruka was listing the team. Team 1 is Sagara Sanosuke, Kaoru Kamiya, and Kenshin Himura. You sensei is Namikaze Naruto, said Iruka. Team 2 is Inoshi Yamasaki, Kila Hyuga and Segura Inuzuka. You sensei is Neji Hyuga. Team 3 is Hiro Takashi, Yeiko Myojin and Aoshi Shinomori. Your sensei is Choji Akamichi. Please wait for your sensei, said Iruka. Naruto walks in Team 1. Please come with me, said Naruto as a red-haired teen, and black-haired teen and a purple-haired female follow Naruto. They get to a training ground. First let us introduce ourselves, said Naruto. Let me start. My name is Naruto Sensei. I like training and my girlfriend. I dislike arrogance, traitors, murders and rapists. My dream is to be Hokage and have a family, but now it is to see you become great ninja. Himura, please start, said Naruto. My name is Kenshin Himura. I like peace and my comrade. I dislike needless violence ending without purpose. My dream is to be a Kenjutsu master and master 5 style of swordsmanship. Very good, said Naruto. Kamiya-san, you turn. I am Kaoru Kamiya of the Kamiya family. I like training in my family. Dislike rapist and brutes. My dream is to take over the dojo from my father. Very nice, said Naruto. Sagara. I am Sagara. I like fighting and stake. I dislike dishonorable people and traitors. My dream is to be the great taijutsu expert. Very well, said Naruto. I have to administer the final genin test. But did we not, sensei, said Kenshin. That is the first test. Weed out the lost cause. This test is a way to determine who should be a ninja, said Naruto. Please meet in training ground 5 for you test and please eat a healthy breakfast, said Naruto. The team walks away as Naruto heads to his apartment. Naruto got to the apartment and saw Kurenai. Kurenai-chan, said Naruto. What did the Hokage need you for? Asked the Kunoichi. She had me take a team, said Naruto. They seem like good kids. I might have to ask Yugao-san for a favor, said Naruto. One of them wants to be a master swordsman. I see, said Kurenai. You want me to ask? Not yet. They need to pee the test, said Naruto. Do you know how you are going to test them? Asked Kurenai. I have an idea, said Naruto. Next morning Naruto appeared in front of his students. The test is simple. I will give you a scroll and you must keep your safe while trying to grab mine, said Naruto, giving them a scroll. You have 10 hours. Begin.